Hi everyone and welcome Fable Nooks. Time for Fable Nooks. More fables coming to you. It does seem like we have a lot of Australian folk tales, and they're so nice. Unfortunately, the names are a little strange, so I have the tendency to mispronounce some of them. So I am ahead of time asking for pardon if I have mispronounced the names, but please bear with me. The title of the next story, folk tale, is Degen Booyah and the Soldier Bird. Degen Booyah, the Soldier Bird. Degen Booyah was an old man who would no longer hunt well. He lived apart with his two wives and daughters, and to feed them he often joined the nearby Mulian tribe on their hunts. One day he missed the hunting party, but heard their song as they returned. The song of the setting emu, sung by those who found the first emu nest of the season. Hoping for a share, Degen Booyah pretended he had found a nest too. When the hunters told him where theirs was, he claimed it as his own and suggested they hunt together. The next morning, they trapped and killed an emu, leaving Degen Booyah to cook it while they went for more. When they returned with two more birds, he offered to carry them so the others could play with their boomerangs. While they played, he slipped away, taking all the emus. Ooh. He hid on the ground in a tunnel of the Morga Mugui spider that led near his home. The Mulians waited in vain, and finally their chief, Mulianga, went to find him. At Degen Booyah's camp, Mulianga met his daughters, who unknowingly showed him the secret tunnel. When their father didn't appear, the chieftain killed the girls and their mothers and kept them silent. At last, Degen Booyah pushed up the trapdoor, sending the cooked emus out one by one, straight into Mulianga's hand. When he climbed up, he faced the angry chief, who told him of his family's death and then speared him. That night, the Mulians feasted on their emus and praised their chief's vengeance. And thus ended the deceit of old Degen Booyah, whose hunger and lies brought ruin upon his house. Wow. This warns that deceit and greed never bring lasting gain, In his desire to feed his family, he chose dishonesty over integrity. And instead of trusting others or seeking help, he used lies and cunning to take what was not his. And that deceit brought destruction not only to himself, but to those he loved. We may sometimes justify wrong actions out of need or fear, but sin always leads us to pain. His plan to feed his family cost him everything. And the story reminds us that we must walk in truth, even in hardship. Better is a poor man who walks in integrity than one who is crooked in his ways. When we trust God instead of deceiving others, He provides what we truly need. Degen Booyah's fall teaches that greed and lies destroy, but faith and honesty lead to peace. For truth always stands where deceit falls. I do hope to see you next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me this week. I look forward to seeing you. Goodbye.